Unit 2, Lesson 1, Energy, Resources and What's mean by energy? Energy is the ability to do work or to make a change. What's mean by work? It is done when a force acts on a body at rest. Then the body moves a distance in the direction of force. Okay, so what's mean by work? It's done when a force acts on a body at rest. Then the body moves a distance in the direction of force. So work equal force times displacement. The unit of work is joule, the unit of force is Newton, and the unit of displacement is meter. Okay, let's know about forms of energy. Number 1, heat energy, like the energy produced from heater, oven, or burning of wood. Number 2, chemical energy, like the energy stored in food and battery. Light energy, that produced from sun. Sound energy, like energy produced from TV and radio. Electric energy, which produced from electric generator and solar cell. Mechanical energy, which produced from water motion. And the last one, nuclear energy. So what are the resources of energy? We talk about forms of energy. Now we will talk about resources of energy. Resources of energy are classified into permanent source, renewable source, non-renewable source. Permanent source like sun, renewable source like waterfall and wind, non-renewable source like fuel. Give reason. It's better to use sun as a source of energy because they are cheap, permanent, and don't cause environmental pollution. What's mean by potential energy? It is the stored energy in the object due to work done on it. Factors affecting potential energy. Number 1, weight of the object. Number 2, height of the object from ground. Weight is directly proportional to potential energy because by increasing weight, potential energy increase. So if I ask you give reason, potential energy is directly proportional to the object's weight. Height of the object from the ground, potential energy is directly proportional to the object's height from the ground. So potential energy is directly proportional to the weight and the height. Because by increasing height, potential energy increase, and by increasing weight, potential energy increase, and vice versa. So we can conclude the rule of potential energy. Potential energy equal weight times height. The rule of potential energy, the unit of potential energy is joule. The weight, its unit is Newton, and height, its unit is meter. Again, potential energy equal weight times height. Potential energy, its unit is joule, and weight is Newton, height is meter. Complete. When the body weight increase, the potential energy increase. When a height of a body from the ground decrease, the potential energy decrease because there is a direct relation between potential energy and weight or height. Okay, there is a problem. An object weighs 25 Newton and it is at a height of 4 meters. Calculate its potential energy. If its height decreased by 1 meter, and calculate its new potential energy. Potential energy at a height of 4 meters equal weight times height. So it equal 25 times 4 equal 100 joule. Don't forget the units. And when the height decreased by 1 meter, the new height will be 3 meters because 4 minus 1 equals 3. So the new potential energy equal 25 times 3 equals 75 joule. Kinetic energy. What's mean by kinetic energy? It is the energy of the moving body. Factors affecting kinetic energy. Mass of object and square of velocity. of object. Kinetic energy is directly proportional to both of them. Okay, because by increasing mass, kinetic energy increase, and also by increasing the square of velocity, the kinetic energy increase. Okay, if there are different cars moving with the same velocity, the heavier car will need more work to stop it. And if there are two similar cars moving with different velocity, the faster car needs more work to stop it. So by increasing velocity or increasing mass, kinetic energy increase. So the rule of kinetic energy equal half times mass times velocity square. The units are kinetic energy is joule, mass is kilogram, velocity by meter per second. Find the kinetic energy of a body of mass 100 kilogram moving with velocity 20 meter per second. So we can apply the rule first. Kinetic energy equal half times mass times velocity square. So half times الماس equal 100 times الvelocity عندي هنا ب 20. So 20 power 2 equal 20,000 joules. Mechanical energy. If you lift an object, you do work. This work is stored as potential energy. When the object falls down, stored energy changes to kinetic energy. That increases gradually. By decreasing potential energy, kinetic energy increase and vice versa. So each body has a constant value of mechanical energy. So what's mean by mechanical energy? It's a sum of potential and kinetic energies of the body. Okay, so when the objects fall down, the stored energy, which is potential, changes to kinetic energy, and vice versa. By decreasing potential, kinetic energy increase. So each body has constant value of mechanical energy. So what's mean by mechanical energy? It's a sum of potential and kinetic energy of the. Okay, we can see in this figure. Okay, at the highest point, mechanical energy equal only potential energy, and at the ground, mechanical energy equal only kinetic energy. At any point, mechanical energy equal kinetic energy plus potential. Calculate the mechanical energy of a moving body. Its potential energy is 2000 joules and its kinetic energy is 100 joules. So the mechanical energy, we can apply the rule first. Equal potential energy plus kinetic energy equal 2100 joules. Don't forget the. Another problem. A stone of mass 5 kg thrown from a height of 8 meters. Find its potential energy and its kinetic energy at beginning of falling after reaching to a height of 2 meters and when the stone reaches the ground. So we can calculate potential kinetic energy at 3 states. Okay. At the beginning of falling, so it is the maximum height. يبقى potential energy equal weight times الهايت. الهايت اصلا عندي هنا كان ب 8 متر. اوكي الويت خدنا قبل كده equal mass times 10. اوكي يبقى الويت هجيبه من الماس، يبقى عندي الويت 5 times 10 والهايت بيقول لي maximum height، فالهايت عندي يبقى 8 متر. So it equal 400 joules. طيب at the highest point يعني maximum height. As the maximum height, potential energy equal mechanical energy. طب kinetic energy equal mechanical minus potential. احنا قلنا من شوية ان mechanical equal kinetic plus potential. So هنا بقى اقدر اجيب الكينيتيك من الرول ديت. الكينيتيك equal ايه؟ mechanical minus potential energy equal 0 joules. After reaching to a height of 2 meters يبقى هنا هغير بس الهايت، بدل هو 8 يبقى 2 meters واشتغل عادي جدا. تمام. بعد كده عندي الميكانيكال انرجي 400 جول، يبقى كده اقدر اجيب الكينيتيك انرجي برضو 400 اللي هي الميكانيكال انرجي ماينس potential energy equals 300 جول. The last state when the stone reaches the ground. Reaches the ground يبقى there is no height. يعني الهايت هنا بزيرو. طب لما يكون الهايت بزيرو يبقى potential energy بايه؟ بزيرو. Because potential energy equal weight times height. So mechanical energy equal kinetic plus potential. طب البوتنشال عندي بزيرو يبقى mechanical energy هناك equal kinetic energy بس. طب انا عندي mechanical energy اصلا هي constant value. mechanical energy هنا كنت حاسبها قبل كده بكام؟ 400. يبقى هنا mechanical energy equal kinetic energy equal 400. So we can get the kinetic energy from mechanical energy because it equal 400 joule only. Can we make a summary for potential and kinetic by comparing between them? Okay. What mean by potential? It's the energy stored in the body due to work done on it. It's the energy stored in the body due to work done on it. What mean by kinetic energy? Energy of a moving body. يعني يقول لي energy stored يبقى automatic هي potential. Energy of moving body يبقى هي kinetic. Factors affecting it. طبعا عندي two factors لكل واحدة فيهم. اوكي ممكن اجيبها من الرول. We can get it from the rule. Potential energy equal weight times height. So the factors of potential energy are weight of the body and height from the ground. طيب two factors of kinetic: mass of body and square of velocity of the body. Okay, because kinetic energy equal half times mass times square of velocity. Examples for potential: the water at the top of waterfall has potential energy. طب kinetic energy, the running water has kinetic energy because we said that the energy of moving body is kinetic and running water is a moving body. The law used to calculate the potential energy equal weight times height. Another rule: potential energy equal mechanical energy minus kinetic energy. قلنا ان potential energy is maximum at the highest point. Why? Because at the highest point the height is maximum. Okay, so potential energy is maximum because potential energy is directly proportional with height. Okay, the rules used to calculate the kinetic energy equal half times mass times velocity square. Or another rule: kinetic energy equal mechanical energy minus potential energy. And kinetic energy is maximum at the ground. Kinetic energy is maximum at the ground.